Mustard Knuckle.
Hello everybody, Mustard Knuckle back again in the, let's see, what are we in this time? The M4A1 76, nice, wet ammo storage. Stowage or storage, whatever you prefer, I don't care. I don't know either way. We'll go with stowage. So, I've already found a spot here. Clearly, nice side shot spot, which is awesome with this 76mm gun. It'll take care of anything from the side. We'll be talking gameplay, history, any tips, like find a place where you can get side shots. That's a good tip. Along the way, if you enjoy that kind of stuff, subscribe. Turn on notifications. You'll see all these videos. We're doing 3 to 4 a week, all non-premium vehicles. Subscribe. Here we go. Let's see what we can get next here. Got to get a little lead. Pretty far away, half a mile. Nice, but 76mm gun, it's a pretty high velocity, so you get used to it pretty quickly. What the, I'll say, trajectory is on the round. Nice. Wow. Alright, well that's good. I think that was 5 kills right there. Usually what'll happen is, I mean, somebody's gonna figure out I'm over here eventually, right? And then they're gonna, like, all come at me at the same time. It's pretty much what's gonna happen. But until then, we will talk tanks. I'm talking tanks on this M4A1 76 wet. Anybody know the wet, the W, in case you didn't know, which I didn't know forever, what in the world the W meant? Wet. Wet ammo stowage. I guess it was either surrounded by water, I think, or some kind of liquid. I guess water, I don't know. But it would, I guess, prevent the sparking from igniting the entire ammo stack. That's what I'm assuming. They say it's safer. Obviously, I guess having water around something that could explode is probably safer than just leaving it to chance, but that's basically the biggest designation here with the W. The 76 obviously is the 76mm gun instead of the 75. 1mm, huge difference in ammo options, pen, just the capabilities of it are fantastic. Same tank, no real better armor or anything like that, so you got to play it pretty smart. Be careful with it about, you can't just run in anywhere. They're gonna, you know, you're done. Especially this first M4, A1. It's still the original, the cast hull. So it doesn't have tremendous protection on the M4A1 with the 76mm gun. But plus side is it's got that great gun. The Sherman, we've talked about it before. Amazing tank as far as what it did for the United States in World War II, and for Britain. Britain had almost as many of these, I think, pretty close, as the United States, somewhere in the upper teens of thousands. We had close to 20,000, they had close to 20,000. There were a total of almost 50,000 built. Let's see if I can get that Dicker Max. Well, that'll work, that's a good start. Total of close to 50,000, and the real beauty of them was because, wow, usually it takes me a little longer to get a Dicker Max for some reason. I have, you think it'd be pretty easy, but I have terrible luck with it. But anyway, let's see. So, what were we talking about? Just what this tank really meant. It was an amazing thing. They made so many variants of this, all the way from ones set up to make smoke screens, bulldozers, mine exploders, recovery vehicles. Those guys would come out and tow. They had parts hanging off of them all over the place, and they'd come out and do repairs in the field, which was one of the greatest things about this tank. A vast majority of them had the Continental. Oops, golly. Okay, I don't want to fire too many bullets from over here and show them where I am for too long. That's something to think about when you got a good spot. You don't want to draw too much attention to yourself for too long. I mean, if they're paying attention, like that guy, which didn't help him any, but if they're paying attention, they might see a shot go across the map. But if you sit here and just fire with your machine guns, you're giving them a long time to notice where you are. So, alright, good. Maybe somebody... Oh, he's on... I love watching him drive on fire. I think it's... I mean, it's... In real life, it'd be awful. Unless you wanted to die, so they didn't kill you. But I think in the game, it's kind of funny looking to watch somebody driving around while they're on fire. Is that... that might be... Is that wrong? Let me know. I'm not sure. How do you guys feel about that one? Driving on fire is funny. Your thoughts? The engine on this was an air-cooled, like I was saying, the majority of these were powered by this Continental 985, I think, or 975. It's a radial, gasoline, air-cooled radial. How much simpler do you get during that time period than that? I mean, every shot I take, this is incredible. I can't believe that nobody has come over here. Here's a tip. If your whole team is dying in front of you, go somewhere else. Go around. Find a new place. Because I'm telling you, as much as I want to say I'm focused so much forward here that somebody could sneak up on my side and I probably would not notice. So feel free in-game, if it's not me, to go try to sneak up on somebody. And now I'm engulfed in fire, which is great because I think it's good cover. Try to go around them and then use your binoculars to see which way they're pointing, which way they're looking, if they're even paying attention to you, and then you can sneak up on them. Especially for me here, they sneak up on my right side and I wouldn't even notice. So just keep that in mind. If your whole team is just getting annihilated, try something different. So this radial engine, like I said, air-cooled, Continental 975, super simple, parts everywhere, and that was the thing with the Sherman. They were everywhere, but so were parts, so was knowledge to be able to operate these things. And like we kind of talked about before with the M36, it comes down to you can have the equipment, but if you don't have the knowledge or the capability to use that equipment, like on the M36, nice. We were talking about the, here we go, I'm going to put up a little fire screen myself, try to block off the view. Try to get between them and our guys and set up a big fire so it makes it harder for them to see our guys. Try to, oh, somebody got him. As I was saying, the tools are one thing, but like on the M36 you can have this great gun, but if you don't have a good sight, it's useless. Same with these Shermans. You could have a tank that's all over the place, but if it breaks down all the time or it has weird parts that it doesn't share with a whole bunch of other tanks, what do? Then you can't use it the way that you would like to use it, and it makes it ineffective. Even if it was a great tank, like the Tigers and the Panthers, they broke down all the time. They required tons of maintenance. They say you could drive this Sherman over 2,000 miles, not all at once. I'm out of ammo. Well, crap. Okay. Jeez, how many rounds did I shoot? 25 or 30? I'll just start smoking everybody now. Maybe I'll go to A. I got nothing else to do. I can't kill anything. Yeah, but the reliability was important. They could drive almost 2,000 miles, or over 2,000 miles, without having to do a ton of work on these things, which a lot of other tanks, they couldn't even get close to that. So that's, that's what makes it capable, sort of like the M36, like I said, with the gun. Without a scope, you can't do it. You could have a great tank, but if it's not reliable and you don't have parts, you can't use it. So that's why, even though this tank had shortcomings in a whole bunch of areas as far as armor and a lot of times in firepower and things like that, speed, it wasn't the best at anything, but it was really good at a lot of stuff, and having the numbers allowed it to really be as important as it was to the success of the ground forces in Europe and all theaters. This thing was everywhere. So anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Keep checking or subscribe. Make your life easy. Turn on notifications. You won't have to check anymore, but we're going to do a video every day this week. This is Thanksgiving week 2020, and we're going to do 5 videos this week, all different Shermans. We're going to cover virtually the entire history that's layman's terms, all the way through. So I hope you enjoyed this one. Good luck. Have fun. We'll see you in the next one.